picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So it's down to business here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And it's Danilo. Shawlinton looking for the run-up.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That's really well cleared. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an outball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pelistri. And it's Neymar. Valverde. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Real chance! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelistri. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stood up well to him there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Jimenez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pelistri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Works it forward. Danilo promptly onto that, and that is that. Danilo. Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Nunez. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up
Them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Brazil head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Brazil certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Uruguay upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rafinha! In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Pelistri. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal! Nunez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gently done. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. It's Neymar! Valverde. And he was quick to react. That is a great pick out.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a little off target. Saraki. For Valverde. Jimenez. And Pelistri. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just 5 minutes left.
Brazil certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And he's quick to get it clear again. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. And that is out of play. Joelinton has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. And there goes the final whistle. Relief finally.